Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sisters, everybody.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
It is Christmas almost.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
We're looking mighty fly today. You looking spectacular.
So do you, me and my brother.
You look perfect.
You're red as hell.
I'm always red. What you trying to say? I'm a ginger. No, but I feel great. I feel loose.
Yeah, cozy.
I feel jolly.
I got Rudolph on my belly button.
Feels like I'm on holiday.
I can play with his nose.
Yeah, better that than something else.
Really?
I don't have that. I just got.
You get double Rudolph.
I got my fat I'll play with.
You ain't get no fat no more.
Yeah, look. It's gone.
But yeah. So, how's your week been?
You just gonna jump right into the week?
Yeah, of course. I want to know.
Yeah, all right, that's true. All right, I'm gonna go into the week. Damn, why am I talking like this? But yeah, my week has been good. We've been training together this whole week.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
We've reduced your training to 4 days a week because I think that your recovery capacity is not as good now because your calories are low and you're pushing, so your performance is going to suffer. You need to be able to recover. And yeah, we're talking about a lot about this week. We're talking about mindset and mentality. And for a first-time competitor, it's hard to get into that mindset if you haven't really been exposed to that before. So I'm really trying to push you and make you realize that this is not something for everyone. There's not a lot of people that do this and push themselves to get really low in body fat. Because a lot of people just don't have what it takes to get there.
Yeah.
True competition shape. Not just getting to beach shape, having abs. You need to go further than that. That's where you really have to look inwards. And it's hard the first time you do that because you don't know how to react to what's happening in your circumstances. So I'm trying to see and push you and tell you I'm almost trying to make it worse, so it's easier. You know, when you have expectations about something, then you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad, and if I make it a little bit harder than what you think, it's going to be easier. Okay. It's as they say, you know, hard men and soft men. You know, if you go,
hard times. I caught myself, you know, because I talked to you about it. Yeah, I was like, I feel so weird. I feel like so flat. I feel
lethargic.
Performance is weird. You know, never felt that before. So it's good that I have you because then you can say it. It's because you're cutting. I'm like, okay. So then you have the solution, etc. So it's good.
So I used to do like today. We just did legs before coming here, so we were really slow after the gym.
Yeah.
But I used to do leg days that had like 7-8 exercises, and today we did 6.
Yeah.
So there's a needs analysis, and you need to, and based on your programming, you need to really look at what you're trying to get out of the exercise. There's no exercise that's inherently bad, but you need to use the motions that suits your needs.
Yeah.
And that's why I really have reduced from 8 to 7 to 6. And I could even get by with 5 movements if I truly master the biomechanics, the full range of the movement. I think a lot of accessory work is put in because people just really can't get into the fully lengthened part of some movements. And that's where they miss out on progress. Because if you can do a full squat, you don't really have to get into the hip thrust. If you can actually really get into the full movement, you don't really have to get into an adductor. If you can use the full movement, look at Tom Platz. He had crazy adductors. Did he do adductors? No, he did squats. He had crazy glutes. So you can really minimalize if you can optimize your biomechanics and movements. And that's where you can take away the fluff, you know.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's also, you know, full squats give you so much more as well. It's like
erector training,
knee strength.
Did you say knee strength?
Yeah, it strengthens your knee when you're doing full range of motion.
Of course, you need to go full range of motion. But I'm talking more in like, yeah, of course, but I'm talking about like more muscle.
Yeah, I'm saying there's more benefits to it than
just like a free bar squat is going to activate your erectors, your glutes, your adductors, rectify yourself, your adductors, your everything. If you can really get into knee flexion.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the workouts, I'm used to going into the workouts and feeling a little bit tired after work, but it's just discipline. It's not this part of the prep is fun because you can see changes weekly. And I felt my shape has gotten a lot worse. It's gotten bad. No, but it's gotten a lot better. Right, it's gotten a lot better. And I'm at about 90 kilos right now in the morning.
Yeah.
And this is actually my preferred weight, where I feel I have decent strength. I have decent shape. I feel good. I feel very cognitively aware and present. So I like 90 kilos. But it's when I get under 85, that's when I start to feel really lethargic. My sleep might be a little bit worse. I just feel a little bit more tired, flat, and all that. But it's part of it. And we're 17 weeks out, so we have a lot of time to get into shape. So it's going to be fun. But you're starting to look good too. Like when you're in tank top, I don't understand how you can train in a tank top, but that's your preference. I always want to train with a pump cover on because I don't like to see myself.
I've never understood pump covers.
But I'm also trained. You know when you go through periods in your training when I'm bulking and I'm cutting. It's hard because
self-conscious though. I don't.
No, but as a bodybuilder that's trying to be the best they can be, you have to be so critical of yourself. If you want to be your best, there's always something. And then when you walk around in a tank top, you feel like, I'm not good enough. I don't want to see myself. The only time I can do that is when I have a good pump and I'm like, okay, it looks okay now. But it's not like I want to walk around with like that all the time.
Man, that's some sort of body dysmorphia.
Yeah, but all bodybuilders have that.
I don't.
No, but you're not a bodybuilder.
Okay.
Because you're a bodybuilder in terms of living the lifestyle and training.
I'm a booty builder.
Yeah, a booty builder. But competition-wise, when you've gone on stage and you really try to be your best and you want to achieve something, that's when it starts to come into your head because you have to be hypercritical of yourself.
Yeah, but I think that comes down to an individual kind of perspective because, I mean, I'm critical of myself. I like, okay, I know I need to work on that, but then like, I don't really care what...
No, but you don't have the ambitions to win a show. You don't have the ambitions to be...
No, maybe not. But, but I don't think it would have been that self-critical.
You have to be. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to win. No, I'm sorry to say it. You can't just walk into the gym and do da and then not think about it. Think about it. You have to be hypercritical. Like, how do I look right now? How do I feel right now? You have to be.
Yeah, I am critical. But I'm like... I don't really let it affect me in that way. That's because I can train in a tank top because I don't because I like to see myself in the mirror.
But you've never looked better than you do now. That's the point. I've looked a lot better than I do now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I can.
If you've been shredded, later. You're never shredded again. Yeah, enough. Yeah. When you're in office, oh shit, I'm not there. I was so shredded then.
Well, I haven't been there, so maybe.
Do you understand? It right now, right? Do you understand?
Maybe I get some more perspective in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm so cold because
I think all bodybuilders have that. They never feel like they're good enough, and that pushes them to be better because you think, I can beat that. But when you get to that point where you really don't care, or you really don't, I'm pretty much. You get that sensation.
But I usually just appreciate the moment, to be honest. Like when I see myself in the mirror, I just appreciate. Like, hey, look, it had some progress.
I think this goes into term with anyone that's the best and trying to be the best at something. When you're in it, you don't really see it because you don't want to sit back and look, I'm pretty good. No, if you have that mentality, you're not going to push yourself to the means that you really have to. The guys that are at the top, they can look back after. Oh yeah, I looked decent. I looked good there. But when they're in it, you shouldn't even, that doesn't even go into their mind. They're trying to achieve something and they know it's going to be so hard that they have to be critical. They have to push themselves.
Yeah.
If you don't have the mentality, you're not going to be your best.
But
this is your first competition. I did my first when I was 20. And I knew this is not the best. I know what I have to work on. It's like a receipt. Now I know what I have to work out. I have to get harder. I have to get bigger titties. I got to get bigger triceps. You know, and that's when you get hypercritical, and then you go for it.
I feel like I think I've personally just accepted that I'm kind of a jack of all trades, because I've tried so many things. I mean, maybe not so many things, but all the things I've actually done, I've been like very good at it, but I've not been like the best, you know. So I'm like, I can become very good at something fairly quickly, but I feel like I've never been like the best.
You need to put in the time into something.
Yeah,
one thing. I think to be the best at that. You can't. You're either the master of one trade or okay at many.
Actually, it makes sense, because every time I've been like at the top at something, I've been like I've quit. I think if I stuck with it, for example, when I played WoW Arena, I was like,
that's what I'm saying.
Very much near top. I was socializing with all the top players, and
I know you could have been a pro gamer, but you don't feel like it because you were dedicated. You have to be the best at something and be your best at something. You really have to be dedicated to just that. Yeah. You can do sparingly. Like I said, I always wanted to fight. I chose between fighting and bodybuilding when I was 13, 14. But I chose bodybuilding because I felt a little bit chunky and I wanted to get. I saw the bodybuilders at the gym and I was
you were very chunky.
And I was like, oh, okay, I want to look like them. But I did a little bit of fighting on the side with some friends. But I realized that I can't do that. I tried, but I almost hurt myself. And one time I got blocked in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I got my biceps overextended, and I couldn't train biceps for like 3 months. Yeah, and I couldn't even flex it. So I was like, I can't do both. It's so difficult. I can do it sometime now and then, but not every time, because it's going to affect my nervous system and my CNS, and I can't recover.
Maybe in the future. I mean,
I'm going to do that, but you have to also. I think you have to put limits, because otherwise you're just going. You're not really going anywhere. You have to put up time limits and goals, because then you have something to strive for. So if you have, I have this time, I want to be there by this time, it might not be that way, but you're working towards it with more passion, dedication. Yeah, you have small goals to get to the big one. But I don't think you can just, let's just do this. You don't have a set plan. Even if it doesn't work out that way, you're still going to work harder than what you would have otherwise if you didn't have those goals. Yeah, so your week has been good. You've been training with me. How's that been?
It's been good. I just feel like my whole body that like literally just shut down the week I started to train with you. I know I've never been this lethargic and slow. Yeah. So I was like, I mean, it feels like I'm like this today. I was like, why didn't I just shut my mouth instead of complaining? You know, like I should just be quiet whenever I feel like I'm like, because I think I talked a bit too much, but other than that, I feel like it went okay.
When did you get that insight?
I don't know. When I was like, after we did the last quad movement, I was dead. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know. I couldn't really perform. I was completely spent. But like, I think it was other factors as well, because I had some bad bowel movements, and I felt dry, and I felt like I didn't have anything in me, you know.
Electrolytes real bit off.
I was completely done, but we went through it. We did it. I feel amazing now because I got some
relaxed.
I'm so relaxed. I feel like, but also one thing that's kind of keeping me sane is because I think I've been dreaming about like 2 weeks now since you said, you know, that we were gonna eat at Christmas. I've been literally looking forward to it. Yeah. And I've been dreaming about it, but other than that, I've been.
Well, let's go into that. What are you looking forward to the most? Meatballs.
I'm actually thinking
Swedish Christmas food.
I'm thinking like all the fat and the protein, like
protein,
the meatballs, the potatoes, the sausages, you know that kind of stuff. But I really, really feel like I shouldn't eat sugar. I really like. Now that I've been off like refined sugar for such a long time,
7 weeks,
I feel so stable, and I really don't think I should eat any because I think that's gonna screw me up. But I actually listened to a podcast where they actually talked about, the intake of refined sugars, and they said best time, or like, because that doctor he wasn't against desserts, so he said, yeah, I mean, if you have a good meal, then after the good meal you can have a dessert. And then I'm thinking like, okay, so if I eat decent and I
because you're not going to be but you're not going to be able to consume as much because you're full from the food before. That's my strategy too. That's also a thing you should do when you're eating your meals on a prep. If you really want to be fuller for longer, you need to eat your protein first, because that takes a little bit longer for the GI tract to break down. But if you do the opposite, if you do the carbs first, it's going to go through your body faster. So you do protein and then carbs and veggies. So
I don't remember the complete like mechanical thing of it, but there was science behind eating dessert after a meal.
Yeah.
So you have, I mean, let's say you have like, I don't know, a piece of pie or something. Whatever.
I think your blood sugar is going to be a little bit stable.
Yeah. But then again, like you shouldn't just like, okay, now I've eaten and I'm gonna like binge like a whole bag of potato chips. I mean, or a full bag of candy. I mean, that's still bad. But yeah, I'm gonna be a bit careful though, because of my stomach lately. I don't know really. I don't think I should like go nuts.
You have a free meal.
Yeah,
eat whatever.
Yeah, but I don't want to feel like shit,
No, of course. Who wants to do that? But the nice thing is we're gonna train the day after, so we're gonna have a good pump. The lethargic feeling is not gonna be as present. So on Christmas, eat whatever you want to eat on Christmas. It's one day of the year. Celebrate with your family. You relax. Don't think that much about food. It's not gonna be. If you eat 4 meals that day instead of 5, it's not going to be the end of the world. Just
celebrate.
Just celebrate.
Yeah, baby. Gotta eat some fucking Christmas food.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some Christmas food, and I'm actually looking forward to. I get such weird cravings on prep, but I know that I don't want it when I can eat it. But I want ostmacka. So I want like a piece of bread with butter and cheese. Cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I was like, cheese sandwich.
Just for the sweetest viewers to realize that it's ostmacka.
Ostmacka.
Cheese sandwich. It's so good. Ugh, it's so good. Yeah, that's gonna be my preference.
That's what you're craving?
Yeah, just a cheese sandwich.
Is that all?
Yeah. I don't really...
Janssons frestelser?
I honestly didn't. No way. I don't even. That's not my preference. But I don't even have to eat tomorrow. That's not. But I'd rather not eat. If you understand what I mean.
I feel the same.
I'd rather. I don't want to think about food. I don't want to eat food. I just want to relax and just not eat. I don't want to eat food. Like Ian Valliere said, he in the what was it called. Bro podcast with Fuad Abiad. He says he was tired of eating, so he's retired now, and he likes that lifestyle of not having to eat as much as frequently. That's my thing. My preference is 3 meals max, and I know with our genetics we'll sustain my shape and my strength with that. It's crazy, but I don't really have to push calories, and I'm just tired of. I just don't want to eat,
3 meals and a protein shake. I think that's good.
Yeah, that's decent. Just to get your protein in. Yeah. That's a protein shake. But 3 meals and a snack if you want to optimize your protein. Absolutely. Yeah. But tomorrow I'm thinking I'm going to have maybe 4 meals. Maybe. We'll see if I want to get my protein in. But I'll
Christmas is
I'm not going to think about food. When I get there, I'm just going to think about eating once. And maybe I'll have some protein later.
You could literally just have like 3 meals
tomorrow. No, I'm gonna have 4.
I mean, if you eat breakfast and then you eat.
I'm gonna eat at. We're not gonna eat at 3. I don't think we're gonna eat at a little bit later. 5, 6 maybe.
But I think I'm gonna eat breakfast and I'm gonna eat.
No, I'm gonna eat breakfast. lunch, and then my meal. I'm gonna have 3 meals, and then I'm gonna eat that fourth there. So that's gonna be mine.
But in general, it's actually a very interesting topic when you think about it, because like around Christmas time and New Year's, that's usually when people put on the most weight.
Yeah.
Like during the year. And I've heard a lot. I think Lane Norton said it. It's like people usually gain X amount of weight every year just because of holidays.
Yeah.
So then, like, let's say 5 years, you gain like 1 or 2 kilos every year, and then that kind of adds up.
I think that has to do more with if a person eats the same way for a long time and sustains their weight. As they get older, their body's going to become physiologically worse, and at sustaining your composition,
less muscle mass,
because your testosterone goes down. You're going to need more protein. You just age, and your body becomes not as good at sustaining itself.
Yeah.
So even if you have the same routine with food that you did when you were 20, you're going to be not as good at utilizing it when you're 30, 35, because your testosterone goes down and all that. But your digestion could also be a factor.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it logically, you do gain. Like most people overeat during Christmas.
Most people overeat in general.
Yeah, but
it's so easy to overeat
on Christmas.
It's also so easy to overeat nowadays if you choose the wrong foods. But if you choose the right glycemic index, there's a list you can see on the glycemic index how it affects your blood sugar. Choose the foods that doesn't affect it as much and slower. If you choose foods that have low calorie and a lot of volume, you can eat a lot more food than you think compared to one meal McDonald's.
Yeah,
is your total
intake. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like the normal person has the tools or the information they need to be able to like orient a grocery store, because I mean most people still think that like orange juice is healthy for you in the morning. Yeah, I mean that's like drinking soda, you know. There's so many like things that people eat that they think are healthy. Yeah. That's really not healthy because no one taught them, and that's also like a big problem.
Of course.
I mean, you and I and most of the people in our surrounding, they know and understand. Okay, I mean, hey, that's maybe I shouldn't eat that, you know.
But it's because one person perhaps took the active steps to change that, and that will affect the people around them because they can see that they feel better. Like if I hadn't lost 40 kilos from 130 kilos when I was really big, powerlifter, people wouldn't have seen like, oh, what is he doing? Why is he working like that? Why does he have veins on his legs and he's so jacked? Because I made a conscious decision to learn and I was interested. And if you're not, in life you value stuff, right? That you're passionate about. You want to make changes. You're gonna put more time into them. You're gonna learn more. I did that, and I'm able to share it. That's why I'm coaching myself and I'm coaching you. I'm able to share it, and I'm coached people, and I'm able to share it with people.
Yeah.
Because I had to learn the hard way. Yes, I had mentors, and I think you need mentors in the beginning. But I also had to learn my own.
But that's I feel like the natural path of someone who is morally sane. Just trying to give people what they received, because when you give, you receive much more.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, no, it's been a crazy ride. Yeah. It's not over yet.
But we got a couple of years left, you know.
Yeah, but I feel good in general. It feels like I just go through the motions with the food and the training, just like I'm bulking or anything. I don't think about the weekends like, oh, I don't get to eat that. I don't get to da. I've put myself in a mind space where I'm like, this is what I get. This is what I'm going to eat. I'm just going to do the work. It just goes on. I just see myself at the gym and my shape is getting better and better. I'm going to be having updates for myself as well, and you're going to be doing it more frequent on Saturdays. We're going to be able to see the changes, but we can do that like 10 to 15 weeks out. It's not that big of a deal. So that's going to be fun, but I don't like to do that before my shape is really good. Yeah, but that's all in the term. That's all about training. Yeah. The diet hasn't changed. Like most of the variables haven't changed.
No.
The only thing that's changed now is that we've gone on vacation, both of us.
Yeah.
So we have 2 weeks off, celebrate Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna spend a lot of time with my daughter as well.
Yeah, and you have to keep in mind also the NEAT is gonna change, so you have to keep your step count up a little bit. You have to go for maybe
I was thinking about that. I was like,
minutes walk,
maybe I could actually do like a 5-day workout.
No,
I mean, I'm not as active. I'm gonna be able to recover though.
I wouldn't say that you need that. As I told you, even though you're resting, you should stick to 4 now, I think. But just take a walk every day, 60 minutes. So I think, 60 minutes. I don't know in terms of steps, but maybe 6,000 to 8,000 steps. That's 6,000 to 8,000 steps.
Yeah, I guess you'll just get the steps in.
Yeah. So try to get like 8,000 to 10,000. So you don't, because your body's used to that now when you work. And just have fun, relax, be bored.
Be bored.
But being bored one day, it's okay. I could never be bored before. I felt like really stupid. I got like anxious, or like I gotta do something. I couldn't just relax.
I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Yeah, I can't. I have so much in my mind. I want to like go. I want to do stuff. I want to, I can't relax.
When I get home, let's say normal work day.
Yeah, but what if it's not a normal work day? What if it's just a day off?
Yeah, I have no problem.
You have 2 weeks off now. You're gonna have 1 day.
Yeah,
what if you didn't have your daughter?
Yeah,
you'd just be home alone.
Yeah. Maybe game or something.
Yeah. Like Sundays. Yeah, Sundays.
I can shut off. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, but you're gaming. I don't game.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, Yeah, maybe I should start gaming again.
I mean, there are some entertaining games that's like in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, I can maybe
in and out.
No, but like
that I do.
Like, I play like a chess-ish kind of game.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll play Skippo on my phone or something.
Yeah, but that's basically what I do. Like,
but that's not as stimulating.
No, I mean it could be. I mean, you know what you could do? You can start playing chess on your phone. That's gonna stimulate you, I think.
Yeah,
if you get good at chess,
I'll play poker maybe.
I mean, chess is much more interesting, to be honest, because of all the mathematical possibilities and all like. I mean, there's so endless possibilities. Even though
poker's high stakes. It's fun.
Yeah, but I mean,
you're sweating a little bit.
You shouldn't gamble. Dude.
No, I'm not gambling, but it's still fun.
But
I never gamble.
There is an AI that's actually
just with the weights on the gym. What?
There's an AI that has solved chess, I think.
Okay. Solved chess.
Yeah, like you can beat it or something, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah, because they have all the moves stored, so
it plays against itself, like for infinity. So after a while, it's like it knows all moves and all counters, etc.
Yeah.
What's your thought about AI, by the way? Have you
AI?
Have you thought about it anything? Have you followed the recent trends and
No.
No?
I'm not really. No, I'm not really into AI. I've seen the AI videos. Like when people talk and it's their voice, but the mouth movement doesn't really match the voice. So with Goggins and Joe Rogan,
it's getting better though.
Yeah, but it's like, would they really say this?
Something.
And I had a conversation with a family member, and they believed what like Joe Rogan was saying with Andrew Tate in one video. I was like, I don't think Joe would talk like that about someone based on what I've my experience with him in his podcasts, and I think that's just, and the mouth movement wasn't matching, and I saw David Goggins
There
as
is
well.
an AI version.
Yeah, I saw David Goggins, David Goggins, and he was talking something about something really ludicrous. And I was like, doesn't match his movements,
but
it doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, but that is one of the problems with AI.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
The problem is, it's getting better and better and better, and it's going to get as good as you can't really differentiate from reality from not reality. Yeah. So
that's scary.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like, for example,
that's scary. That's so
for example, pedophiles, internet porn, like child pornography and stuff. There's so much AI versions of that stuff now. So the police have problems actually tracking down the real, predators, and like finding them because they don't know if like it's real or not and stuff.
How did you know this?
I listen to a lot of stuff, podcasts.
Okay.
And that's actually a legitimate problem that's gonna arise, I think, with AI, because can you imagine, like,
maybe they'll have to have some sort of.
But how can you know? It looks real.
Yeah.
And there's porn, like young men and women have problems with it today. How? Because it's so easy access. And it's so stimulating. They're making AI versions, like AI girlfriends.
Yeah.
That you can customize, and they learn your preferences, how you speak, what you like, and like it's literally like you're gonna be able to call it later, speak to it. It's gonna be like this.
Oh wait, I think I heard something about that. Someone called the parent of a child or something, and they fooled them to.
Yeah, that's happening as well. I think they said you need 3 seconds of someone's voice in order to just be able to duplicate it. So do you think all of these old grandmas and granddads have the tools or the understanding of being able to like understand when someone calls and it sounds like their grandchild, and they're like, I need I lost my social security number, I lost my money on the bus, can you send me like if you're not kind of tech savvy in the coming years, you're going to have a lot of problems, I think. And identity theft,
especially older people, because they're already
exposed, a very very exposed group for scams as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Imagine you hearing your daughter or your mom calling you, and you're like, "Hey, it sounds exactly like her."
Yeah,
and she says, "Oh, can you come get that, or can you help me with that? I haven't."
But we would know if someone was. Our mother has a very special kind of way.
That's the thing. Yeah. Yes.
I don't think you could fake.
But how could an AI? Yeah, it's hard. But on like memories and stuff, no, they can just sound like the person, but they don't have that person's memory.
No, but that's why if
so in the future we're gonna be like, unless that information is stored somewhere, but in the future you're gonna be like, hey mom, what happened was that when I was 6 years old at the high school. What happened when I was 6 years old at daycare? She was like, "What are you talking about?" And I hurt my toe. Well, you didn't hurt your toe. Oh, okay. I know you're my mom.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't.
Yeah.
You have to like go to the
thing is.
But when you get those chip, maybe in the future.
Yeah, I mean, more and more stuff is getting more and more like public. Like internet, so the more stuff becomes, I mean, an AI can basically as copy a person's complete identity.
Maybe we're not even here right now. This is just an AI.
I mean, what if like this is going to maybe like escalate, because it's not like it's like a normal development like that, because with AI it self improves. And there's better technology, so it's like going that. So in like a couple of years, maybe it's gonna be like a Matrix kind of thing, where you just plug into the Matrix, and you kind of live in that world or something.
We'll see. We'll see.
Did you see the Lex Friedman, the Mark Zuckerberg podcast?
No, I saw Mark Zuckerberg and his wife talking to Andrew Huberman. I didn't see what.
Yeah, I've seen that one too, but the one with Lex Friedman, where we had like the Meta, the new VR stuff, where they had like a digital meeting. It looked real. It looked crazy real.
That's insane.
So in the future, you're gonna be able to like have a conversation with someone with just like as if they're like this, with all the facial movements, all the expressions. Cool. It's not physical.
It's cool.
Yeah,
but I think with time you're also going to be able to figure out a way to not be scammed. So some kind of countermeasure to ensure that people are not scammed by AI. I think you're gonna have to figure out some way.
Yeah, I mean, there are gonna be new laws. There are gonna be like identity theft softwares, and I think it's so interesting. But I mean, I'm not in the kind of group where I believe that it's going to be like a Terminator kind of thing.
Well, you never know. Put me in the lab and I'll do it.
But imagine like how weird would it be if you were to like create a sentient AI that were just like be like, you guys, you're stupid. Like what the hell? Why are you destroying the planet?
It's like Marvels. I just watched that. When Stark makes a program, and he feels that the Marvels are just like he needs to eradicate all humans.
Or the movie with Will Smith, I, Robot.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I, Robot. Yeah, but I think making a system like that, that's gonna try to take us out. That's crazy. Yeah. But in other words, we've talked about some stuff right now, but I want to get into bodybuilding because that's my passion.
I was more thinking like I had a thing where in the US
what
they celebrate Christmas 1 day later than we do.
Yeah. I want to get into that also about Christmas. I know you're trying to celebrate with your family and friends, but some people don't have that many friends and families.
Let's
I put up some numbers. I don't know about America, but I put up some numbers on Janfjord Brothers Instagram and mine, Nicholas Janfjord's Instagram, with numbers that you can call, like suicide line. What's a more drug?
If for some people this kind of period in like during the year where everyone gets together, but
in Sweden alone. It's like if it's crime or for numbers call for women, for men, police, like you can talk to a minister, suicide line, and AA.
Alcoholics. But it's because of the times,
Yeah, it's because of the times. Like I don't know what it's called, but when you have a problem with eating, and maybe you find it difficult eating in front of people at Christmas, there's a number for that too. So I put it on my story, and I think it's important to talk to the people.
Anorexia.
Yeah. Just problem with eating.
Some sort of.
Yeah. And I put up some numbers on my story that you can call. And I think it's important to do that. You don't have to suffer alone because people can maybe relate in some sort of way. Yeah. I think it's important to talk to people, especially when you're going through a hard time. I just wanted to put that in there. Even if it's laughs and everything's trying to look perfect social media and we look like we're having the greatest time, and we are, and we're trying to, but we've also had Christmases that's been rough.
I mean,
it's all relative, of course, but we're just trying to say that some people don't have good Christmas sometimes, and
people don't have families, people don't have support systems.
Maybe you're away abroad and you can't see your family, something happened.
Maybe you don't have. Maybe you're just completely alone.
You can listen to us. We're trying to bring the good moods, flick your shirts and everything, and have fun. The fun part of the podcast is at the end. So if you want to skip to that with the questions, do that.
And it's fun all the time.
Yeah, I'm joking. We're just really. I'm a little bit tired now from the workout, but we're still chill. We're trying to have fun, but I just wanted to get that in there.
Like I'm tired.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that in there because I think it's important when people feel a little bit low.
But it is.
To talk. I don't know the numbers in America, or any other part of the world, but in Sweden, these are the numbers. And I think the cops actually, you can follow the cops in Sweden, you can see what they put out. So yeah, I want to get that. But bodybuilding, I know the Arnold Classic is coming up. You know that? Arnold Classic is like the second biggest show in the bodybuilding industry. And you have Mr. Olympia.
What?
I think it's going to be really crazy because I pulled up the picture.
But weren't they just... No, wait. What did they just do then? The Mr. O competition?
Yeah.
So they have another one now?
In March.
Is Sibam going to compete in that?
No. He only does Mr. Olympia.
But Mr. O is like the
it's the big... Yeah.
It's and then Arnold Classic, was that...
It's like the second biggest. But I think they actually almost... It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
I think he pays almost as much money as Mr. Olympia. I'm not sure, but he's close.
But is that like pro league as well?
Yeah. It's the same as Mr. Olympia, but it's...
But how many competitions are there, like, bodybuilding wise?
There's a lot. There's a lot of pro shows.
Mr. Olympia, Arnold Classic.
Oh, there's a lot, dude. Arnold Classic Brazil, Arnold Classic UK, Tampa Pro, Texas Pro. There's a lot of different shows that you can do.
Jesus. So you need to be shredded all year round.
It depends. No, you have to have a goal and a plan. So you can't just walk around shredded all the time, but... you'll have your off periods. Maybe, let's say you have some shows planned, then you'll be in shape for those, and then you'll up the calories to get a little bit higher body fat for a little while, and then you have a show. Depends on what you need and the shows. But we have a lot of interesting bodybuilders coming in. We have Hollingshead, The Shed.
Really?
Yeah. He's coming. He hasn't competed since 2021.
He's such a monster, man.
He's so big.
Like he's
so grainy, and he has a different coach now, Milo Sarchev. So it's a little bit more volume training. He's used to the HIT. We have Samson Dauda.
No idea.
The big man. I think he's the favorite to win that show.
But that Colombian
This is the open class, by the way.
Yeah, but that Colombian guy. You know what I'm talking about? That newcomer that just popped up from nowhere. He had like crazy... He did something with Larry Wheels. And after that, people were like, "What? Who?"
Andrew. No, Colombian guy?
Colombian guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he is
Andrew,
a black guy. He's humongous, like really big.
Are you talking about this guy?
No.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Colombian guy. But yeah, and then we have Williams. We have Antoine Valiant from Canada. De La Rosa's doing it too. Rodriguez. Chupan is coming up. He's going to be there too, Chupan, which was a little bit surprising because he's Mr. Olympia and he came second this year, Mr. Olympia. So it's going to be fun to see him if he can redeem himself.
I mean, I have no idea.
I think he's going to be the first runner for this show to win the show, Chupan. Then we have Andrew, and we have Nexilla, the new guy. He has dude, his legs are so insane. Nexilla is Mosquera.
Nexilla?
Yeah, Nexilla.
Play to find him here. Let's see if we can find him.
So yeah, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be really fun to see. I don't think it's been this stacked of a lineup in a long time.
Man, literally,
there's a lot of guys that can really take the first spot. It's going to be really cool to see. Yeah, but I actually have a question to ask.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your take on steroids in today's society and people saying that they're natties and being fake natties?
I'll show you after. Wait, could you? People who are.
What's your take on steroids and fake natties in today's society?
Fake natties.
People saying that they're natty. And
to be honest,
because I've been accused of that a lot, and because I've been the same size since I was like 20.
But people who accuse you have no idea what you're talking about. Usually,
Yeah, but I look enhanced.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's based on what, because some people can't build muscle even when they take steroids. It's so genetic. It's so hard for some people.
But there's a lot of telltale signs of, like, when someone's using.
What's your telltale signs?
I mean, it's either like they're super hard and big, or they're like balding, or they have a lot of acne, like rashes and stuff, and I mean that's basically my telltale signs. If someone's bald as fuck and they're big too, like really big, and it depends on how big you are as well. I mean, you could be juicing and not be that big because, I mean, maybe just
bad genetics, or you don't train hard, or you don't diet.
You're just juicing because you have no idea what you're doing. Yeah. You just juice and go to the
That's gym. A big part too. People juice and they think that what they're doing is the right way. If you look at a natural, he's going to have to perfect his nutrition and his training programming, because he knows how effective that is when he gets it together. A guy that's on enhanced, he just grows. He trains hard. If you train hard, you can solve most problems, and you just eat sufficient enough protein and carbs. But as a natural, you really have to refine that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's why you should also always, like, if you want to, if you're even thinking about doing steroids, you need to build a good foundation first.
Yeah, I think you need, like I said in the previous podcast, I think if you want to get into competing, you need to do one show natural, because then it's going to be easier. But what do you think about the fake natties in the industry, saying that
Liver King kind of thing?
Yeah, saying that they're natty, but they're not.
I don't understand it. Why would you lie? I mean, what's the? I mean,
people say, "Oh, why would if I were to take? Why wouldn't I tell people?" Because then they think, "Oh yeah, you're in Sweden. It's illegal. You can't tell people. It's obvious." But honestly, if someone came up to me and I was taking stuff, I would just tell them.
Yeah.
And I would never sit here and say that I was natural. I just wouldn't talk about it. I don't know the repercussions of me sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, I take steroids." And then people, I think you just get like a fine. I don't know, based on what my friends have gone through. But if someone were to come up to me, I'd say, "Yeah, I'm on this," but I can't say anything because I'm not on them. I've been tested 3 times. It's like I weigh 176 lbs. I've trained for 20 years. I've been in the gym since I was 13, 17 years. I'm not that big. It's just based on what I look like, but I get really low in weight when I compete, and that's typically where I'll see it based on how you look and what you weigh in competition shape. That's where you can tell a difference between a natural and an enhanced. Really, really obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But that's what I said. When you see someone who's like very big and very hard, shredded. Yeah, I mean, if you see someone that's like kind of shredded all the way around, but then it's in like a calorie surplus.
And then you take this into account. Would you rather live 30 years as a lion or 100 years as a lamb? But I think that.
But I don't think that's a very bad, like, I mean.
But that's what young people think. I used to think, I want to push it, I want to, because you think you're going to live forever. But when you get older, you realize that's such a stupid mindset. You can live a really fulfilled life, but you don't have to take steroids and do bodybuilding. That's not everything in life.
You still do natural bodybuilding.
Yeah, but still, there's more to life than taking steroids and doing bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Even if you have a passion for it, if you truly have a passion for it, you would do it naturally.
But I don't think.
But I understand that you want to achieve something with it and maybe live of it. Like Dorian Yates, he said that was the only way for him to get out of the situation he was in. He was in prison. He was in a rough spot in his life. Yeah, he went to prison, I think, when he was younger. He was in a rough spot in England. Well, that was the way.
Well, it's going to help. What do you mean?
No, what? Yeah, but they did for him to be competitive and make money out of the sport. Yeah, of course. But if you don't have to do that, that's not the only way. Why would you risk your health? And I know you can do it safely if you do blood work and da-da-da, but there's still going to be things that you really can't control, autoimmune things.
But it's so romanticized today. It's too romanticized. People are like, not really. I mean, as we talked about social media before, you only see the good things. People never post when they're depressed. People don't post when they're injured
or wrong. They get wrong stuff. It's the stuff that they get gets them an infection.
I mean, I literally
get depressed.
What was the guy? What his name? The bodybuilder who died, which we talked about today.
Dallas McCarver.
Yeah, I watched a small documentary about his death and why. You know, it was pretty crazy. The heart grows as well when you take steroids because it's a muscle. His heart weighed was it 600 grams or something?
I don't know.
His heart weighed 3 times the size of a normal heart.
I remember the time he died. I think they said he choked, but I don't know what.
Yeah, but that's what they said.
And then I know some people committed suicide. And there was a lot of problems with the heart. Yeah, I know a lot of bodybuilders has passed, especially. But you don't get to hear about. You only hear about the bodybuilders that are famous. That pass, but you don't hear about all the bodybuilders that are not famous that take shit. You don't hear about the problems.
But what is the risks? Like in general, if you were to because you're kind of much more knowledgeable about it than me. But what would be the top 3 risks if you were to abuse it in a sense? Like for example, Sam Sulek. I mean, that guy, I believe, is going the same thing, the same kind of track as that guy is doing. Because he died at 26, and he started to do steroids when he was younger as well.
Yeah, I think it's the exposure over a longer time that's also dangerous. But if you put yourself in a position where you don't have to abuse them, you can take as little as possible to get as much out of it as possible. I think it's safer. But every bodybuilder knows that gets on it, knows that they're risking and they are putting themselves at a bigger risk of strokes, liver tumors, kidney failures, early heart attacks. There's a lot of variables.
And not even just the fatal things. It's also, the hormone imbalance. Your body is kind of shutting down that part as well.
If you just stop it like that, it can cause depression. And that could actually make them never want to go off it. So you have to. And the thing is also, if you've been on it and for a long period of time, you have to go into your TRT, and I just think it's a hassle also having to do that. I guess I'll do TRT if I have to, if my testosterone gets lower when I get older. But I just think it's hassle in injecting yourself. I don't get that. Of course I've had the mind. I've always thought should I try it? And that enters your mind, and then I say, if I'd ever do that, I would put myself under a very strict time limit. I'd say, if I haven't become the best that I can be in 3 to 5 years, I'm done. But because the thing is, when you're at that spot, you're like, oh, I'll just do one compound. And then you're like, oh, if I do this compound, then I'll become better. If I do this compound, I'll become better. You start fucking with insulin, fast acting, slow. You're like, where does it end? Because there's another level.
And then again, there's also when
guys have come up to me at the gym can I ask you a question? I'm pinned and I can't walk. I have pain here. And I'm like, I can only tell you I don't, because they think that I take stuff because I'm big, and I'm like, I don't, but I have friends that I know that talked about it and maybe hit a nerve or something or whatever. I don't know if you pinned wrong or, dude. I just go anecdotally on what people tell me. I don't really have any personal preference because I don't know.
But also, when I saw the mountain, when he pulled his pec, that's also you get so strong as well.
Yeah, you can get strong too fast that your ligaments and joints don't
injure yourself.
Yeah, they don't really have the time to adapt.
Yeah.
See, that's why people talk about not gaining muscle too fast when you're on hormones, because they can actually affect your physique also negatively. Yeah. So you need to still gain. That's why I say build as much muscle as you can naturally, then just take as little possible if you want to do that to be the best. So if that's entered my mind, I'd say, okay, I'm going to take this compound to get as much out of it as possible, and I'm just going to do it. If I'd say, okay, yeah, next year, 30 to 35. Yeah. That's be my mag. And if I really became the best that I could be, I'd be like, yeah, that's it. I don't get people that, if you win one Mr. Olympia, you've got recognition, you've got a little bit of money, work out of that. Do something with that. Why would you stay in it and try to win 5, 10 Mr. Olympias? Legacy, yes, I get it. But dude, your health. I like what Eddie Hall did. He went in, he won one World's Strongest Man. Out. I mean, because his health took such a beating, Eddie Hall. He was so big. But he went in, did the job, got it, he's done.
Yeah, but look,
he achieved what he wanted to achieve. He went out with his health.
Ronnie Coleman, right now, he's in a bloody wheelchair.
Yeah, but that doesn't really have to do. He could not have been in a wheelchair, but his training put him there.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But that's also a side effect because you get so strong and you.
But there's no other bodybuilder that's like him.
No, but he.
Jay Cutler looks like he's 35. He
would not have been able to lift that heavy without the.
No, but gear. Ronnie Coleman is an exception. The reason he looks like that is the way he trained. If he trained like John Jewett, he would not look like that. No. Most definitely not.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
He deadlifted like 2 weeks out from Mr. Olympia. Like 360 kilos of like 800 pounds. I don't know. Who does that? 2 reps?
He does.
Dude, fatigue management, don't fucking do deadlifts that close to your show ever. And especially not under 8 reps if you're a bodybuilder.
Hey, I have an interesting question. How would you describe the perfect Christmas? Your perfect Christmas.
Are you already going into questions?
No, I'm questioning. I'm asking you.
Oh, the perfect Christmas.
What is that? Your POV.
Yeah, point of view. But I love my friends. I love my friends. I love people around me that have the privilege, and I'm very thankful for them. But for Christmas, for me, is just with my family.
Yeah.
Just with my close family. I can see my friends around the holidays and celebrate with them, but for Christmas, it's just family. My sisters and my mother, my father, if that's a possibility. What? Yeah, of course. No, I don't want you. No, get away. I see enough of you already. No, yeah, kidding. But it's just for me, Christmas is just relaxation. It's just knowing that it's almost like I can rest.
Everyone's here.
Everyone is safe. Everyone is happy. I can rest. Yeah. It's almost when
everyone's fed.
When everyone is perfect, when everyone is dispersed, I'm like, how are they? It's a little bit. But when up there, I know nobody can hurt me because I'm with my family. And if you hurt my family, you hurt me.
Yeah.
So I think I just feel relaxed. That's what I feel. I just enjoy. I'm just relaxed. It's almost like someone give me a chill pill and I'm sitting there like, I feel good. It's just relaxation.
Like an edible.
Yeah, but the perfect Christmas would just be going to them, maybe helping them if they need help, which they never do because the women in our family just want to do everything with the food. I'm like, okay.
I appreciate that.
Pay. No, I'd like to help if I can. I think it's cozy to cook together. But,
yeah.
But yeah.
But I don't mind us coming over there and eating. Yeah. You know? But I mean, yeah. As I
going
said,
home to them.
I wouldn't mind like helping cooking something.
Yeah.
You know?
But just doing that, watching some TV, Donald Duck or where it is.
I'm kind of sick of that.
Yeah, but we've seen it every year. But it's just sitting down together and talking and doing that. Maybe cooking, smelling the Christmas food, creating a big meal together, eating together, talking, and then playing games, opening presents. It doesn't have to be much. It's much, but it's just being
the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Except for the bloody cold.
But this year, I haven't really had the Christmas, like, oh yeah, it's Christmas soon. it's just stumbled upon me. I'm like, because I'm in such prep mode, and every day is just like the same, like,
yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, it's Christmas tomorrow. What the heck?
But
all I was thinking about, all I was thinking about was like my leg day. I'm like, oh, let's train legs.
But I'm very much looking forward for that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really am.
Yeah.
But today, when we put these clothes on, I kind of got the feeling, you know.
I got the feeling, and tomorrow your mouth is going to get the feeling. It's going to be just a lot of food, a lot of sausages.
Sausage!
Yeah, but I actually wrote this up. You know, after we trained push on Monday,
yeah,
when you left, a guy came up to me.
You missed me?
No. I was like, yes, fuck you. No, but he came up to me.
Wait, when? Where?
When I was doing calves.
I left earlier.
You skipped calves.
Yeah, power went out as well.
Yeah, the power went out as well, but that was after. So I was sitting there doing calves, and I had my tank top on because I hadn't put on my shirt, and I was like, why didn't I put on my shirt? This guy was staring at me. He was walking up like this. Fuck, what the fuck? And I was like, and he came up to me like, what do I need to work on? I'm like, excuse me? what do I need to work on? And he stood here. I was like, looking at him like, what the like, okay. And I was like, what do you want? And like, I want like more buff. I'm like, yeah. Dude, just push muscles, I guess. More arms, chest, delts. He's like, I've been working out for 1 year, and yeah, and this is what I'm like. That's impressive. Good job. And wore tank top, and I was like, yeah, you could do this push variation, push pull, maybe push pull rest, shoulder arms, legs.
But it's good. I mean, hey.
It's so random because people come up. People, I'm not saying it's good or bad.
It's good.
I'm saying
it's good.
People come up to me like that.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
I have such funny stories because they just come up to me and they stare at me like I'm a fucking sewer animal, and I have feelings. Could you imagine if I was? Could you imagine if I was on roids? I couldn't walk into the gym. People are like. They'd be like, "What the hell is that?" Could you imagine? Could you imagine Prime Ronnie? Big boy. Prime Ronnie walking into the gym. I'd stare too.
I'd be like
this.
I'd be like, I'd be gay for you.
Yeah, buddy. No, but yeah, that was just an interesting interaction with a person.
But I mean, interactions like that is, I mean. People don't do that to me because I don't look like you, but there are so many instances where you just see people doing weird stuff at the gym, and there's so many times I just want to go up and be like, if you do it a little bit like this, or maybe you just do it the full movement, or maybe you just, I mean, but I don't do it because I don't want to interject and kind of be like the annoying guy that's like he knows the best, you know.
I've had that period, and I'm looking at people like, what the hell is he doing with 3 medicine balls over there? Rolls, balancing on them and pressing dumbbells. I'm like, why would you do that? And I got to the point where I'm like, if they want help, they'll come to me. They will learn.
Yeah.
So it's either I'm not going to interject.
It's the same thing with, personal trainers.
I have such a sit on my lip. Oh, it's starting to feel shy.
Oh, God, I haven't seen it now.
Yeah.
No, but
is it white?
No. Stop. No, but personal trainers. So I understand some people need like core training, or they need like some sort of training where we just like stabilize the core. Yeah. But I've seen so many weird stuff the personal trainers do. I'm like, why are you doing that? I mean, he's genuinely curious. Like, what's the meaning and point of like laying on your stomach and having like a 3 kilo dumbbell and like taking it behind your back and then like I'm like,
it's fluff work.
Yeah, I'm like, what's that?
It's junk ball, you man.
And then when you see the prices of like the hourly rate of the PTs, like 750 kroners an hour, I'm like, are you paying for that? If you come to me, I do it for free. I'll tell you, okay, it's just.
You have a better physique than the personal trainer. That's the sick, crazy part.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
A lot of personal trainers don't even have good physiques.
At the gym, my regular gym.
There's truth behind living.
Yeah.
As you learn, you teach, like.
Yeah.
Because then you can see, oh, it's working for him. Maybe it's gonna work for me too. might not. Maybe he has crazy genetics, and he's like, I just eat potato fry and I eat some McDonald's every now and then. But it works out for me. So why wouldn't it work out? I take some trans sometimes, but why wouldn't it work out for you? You know, we're not that different. I'm human. You're human. I'm 6 feet, and I'm shredded with like a god physique, and you're 5'4", and you're fat as fuck. But I can't really. We can try. We can try. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't even know, man.
What the fuck is that? That's interesting.
Yeah. By the way, how do you wipe?
We already went through this.
But I have statistics now saying something about the way that you do it.
No, wait but how many people though? We ain't got that many people following us. So
I've got almost 500, man. I'm famous. This is from that Instagram. I had 20 people comment on it. Do you know the statistics? So I had 3 options.
Stop.
I asked, how do you wipe? And I said, like Nicholas, like David, not like you idiots. That column was the most
not like you
pressed
idiots.
on, not like you idiots. Obviously, people wipe themselves in some different manner. I'm kind of intrigued, but maybe they have a bidet.
Maybe I just like to.
Maybe they don't wipe at all.
Maybe I just like to. Ew.
Maybe they
like dry shit.
Yeah, like dry, and they're like, yeah, done.
Oh, all crispy.
No, I'm joking. Okay, no. So, 11%. Which column was that? Do you think?
Mine.
Yeah. Standing up.
Actually, 11% wipe like me. That's actually. I have some brothers out there.
It's you and mom. I think that was like I think she was supporting you.
She's like showing me.
She was like, I have to support my son. He doesn't have many percent.
My special boy. I like you, my special boy.
And then 6 people had like Nicholas.
But your way was fucking weird though.
Dude, it's comfy.
Sitting on the edge.
But you sit like this in the toilet.
You're gonna get shit on the rim, man.
Never happened once in my 30 years.
Maybe you're sleeping. You're like.
Never happened once. You pooped. It's poops in the toilet. You have the residues up your crack. So if you lean back, I'll make this puppy pants and do the rock away. You have lean back
and wipe out.
Lean back.
Wipe your eyes.
Yeah, but you lean, and it's visible. Swipe.
But you kind of clench your butt cheeks, which kind of makes you.
Why would you do that?
Whatever. Next topic. What the fuck? Man?
And 56% said not like you.
I mean, I know I'm a kind of special. I'm a special kind of breed.
I'm a special boy.
I'm a special boy.
Yeah. So this time is your turn to take the questions. We have specifically Christmas episode questions.
Yeah, buddy.
For the holidays. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Baby.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
He's the singing bird over there. I can't say.
What?
I sound like a stuck pig.
Nipping at your nose.
So question number 1. What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Eating. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You got just eat. Getting fat and sassy. Getting all fat and sassy.
My favorite Christmas tradition, I think, is actually... I mean, in our family at least, we don't... The adults does not give it...
Families? How many do we have?
In our family.
Oh, we got family.
In our family...
That's just families.
We don't give each other... the adults do not give each other presents.
No, we put all the money into the kids.
Yeah. So that's my favorite part. Sitting there with my mocha latte, looking at the kids opening their presents.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Mocha latte?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who
Something
are
I'm
you?
drinking. Stop.
Are you Becky from
Friday? Yeah.
Friday? Yeah.
No,
it's not that song. Friday.
Oh, it's Friday. Wait, I don't remember.
I don't know either.
But you did.
No! Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I was thinking about that. It's Friday, yeah. Saturday, Sunday.
No, but just watching all the children, happy faces, just opening presents, giving them whatever the hell they wanted, you know.
Yeah.
And actually watching my mother trying to remember people's names.
Yeah, she messes it up. It's like, what?
It's one of my favorite parts about whenever I see her. Like, it's just gonna get a laugh at it.
Yeah.
David Nicholas David.
What? What's my name?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite holiday snack? Goodness.
The drink? Is that a snack?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a snack. I don't know. Christmas snack? We don't really have many snacks. Christmas snacks. Yeah, pepparkaka.
Ah, yeah.
Gingerbread.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, but pepparkaka is so good.
But how do you say that? It's I don't know. Do they have the same thing in other countries?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's gingerbread. Gingerbread house. Yeah, but they have gingerbread. But I don't know if they have the hard version or if just
oh, it's gingerbread.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, but that's peppercorn.
Yeah.
Gingerbread. Yeah, gingerbread.
But I don't know
gingerbread.
But I don't. It's your bread.
It's my bread. It's Nicholas' bread.
No, but I don't know if other parts in the world have the hard version.
No, that's.
Or I was thinking about the hard version. I don't know.
Yeah, but gingerbread. Yeah, that's my favorite snack. Yeah, it's so good with milk.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Just dipping it in like that and just eating it before it gets soggy and it falls out. So you just go.
But I don't really know. Do we even have any like good other kind of Christmassy snacks in Sweden?
It's generally no chocolate.
You know the chocolate box is kind of fun, but it's not that good. It's kind of like
you have Kinder,
but no.
Chocolate. Like,
no, Aladdin ice cream.
Oh, you mean the Aladdin?
So there's like this chocolate box.
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
Yeah.
You have the white one that everyone tries to steal.
But there's like two kind of good options in there, and the rest is kind of meh.
Meh. And you have the one with the alcoholic one. No, liquor. Liquor. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, peppercorn is gingerbread.
If you remember when you ate that when you were small, you were like, they were like, taste this. And you're like, what's that?
Chocolate for me.
Yeah.
You nasty adult.
Oh, that was so bad.
No. What's one dish you can't do without on your Christmas dinner table?
One dish. Meatballs.
I don't know. I think I
actually like salmon. Salmon
is, but I don't like the way
rum sauce.
Yeah, but I don't like the kind of like raw version.
Like, I love the raw,
cooked like oven
smoked salmon.
No,
I love that.
No,
with rum sauce,
like oven cooked. How do you say that? Oven cooked.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you say? Salmon?
Smoked salmon with rum sauce.
So you can't do without that one.
No, I need that in my life.
Yeah, but I mean, on a Christmas table.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I'm not into sill. What's it called? Small fishes.
Tuna? No.
I don't know what it's called. Sill.
It's not sill.
Our English is not Englishing.
Maybe it's not mackerel.
Herring?
Yeah, herring.
Yeah, that's not my.
Are you hearing, Will?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
No, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm not too much into like doing the traditional kind of Swedish
meatballs and sausages.
Yeah, but that I like. But I mean, they don't really feel like Christmas. They do feel Christmassy, but they also feel like midsummery. They also feel like Eastery. You know, they have it every day, every year. You know, every holiday. I feel like, but like specifically. What you only bring out on Christmas, like Jansson's Christmas Day, I guess.
Yeah.
And
I don't have a preference other than that. I just like my smoked salmon with rum sauce and potatoes. It's the best.
Yeah, it's like food.
Yeah.
I eat.
Yeah, but that's my
you make food. I eat.
Yeah, that's my specific.
Yeah, meatballs is what comes to mind, I guess. And you must.
Yeah.
What's your earliest Christmas memory? That's. I feel like I've kind of neglected like most of my childhood.
Oh, I know. It's when I got my gorilla. I was so happy with that gorilla.
Gorilla?
I got a gorilla toy. It was huge. I was so happy. That's an early Christmas memory. I don't think I was that old. I think I was like 6, 7, maybe. That's my earliest. That was, and I know. You know when we lived in Mørop, and the Santa would come with a guy would come in Santa clothes in like a horse and carriage. That was a cool memory. He would drop by. And,
I remember that.
And that was my first. I think it wasn't that old, like 8 maybe. Something like that.
I don't know. My earliest memory,
that gorilla,
I think, would be like, I don't remember really exactly, but I know there was one Christmas I really, I had the most amazing Christmas feeling the first time. And I remember like the smell, the music, the food, everyone's gathered, everyone's happy.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my earliest memories. And in hindsight, I kind of attribute that to just love.
Yeah. Yeah. You felt the Christmas love.
Especially, but like the love in the family.
Yeah.
Especially like they say, that Christmas feeling, what it is?
Yeah.
It's love. It's just your mother's love. It's like all the love that people put into the special day. And you just sit there and bathe in
the glory of love.
The love of the people. Praise Jesus. No, don't please. Oh, maybe do. I mean, I'm not gonna. Don't ask
Stop
me.
Talking.
Do you wrap your presents or put them in a gift bag? In gift bags?
Well, that's a weird question, but
why is it weird? Maybe some people.
Most likely you'd wrap them.
Yeah, but maybe some people put them in gift bags for some reason.
Yeah, next question.
In Sweden, we wrap them like proper people, so that the
We're
kids
not
can.
proper people.
So that we are we are people.
Yeah, but right now we look like Santa's little helpers.
I guess gift bags.
You're the black elf. You're the black elf.
Black guy.
You're the black.
What
elf.
the fuck?
No, you're the black elf. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. And I don't know what I am, the white elf.
You're the red elf.
I'm the red elf, the ginger elf.
No, but
I'm the leprechaun.
Maybe some people like. I mean, if I were to give a gift to an adult, I would prefer to like wrap it. But maybe someone just wants to give a bag or something. Hey, here, have this bag here.
Yeah,
you can see what's inside, but
that's a boring question.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No. Yeah. No.
What is a Christmas movie?
Well, it's about Christmas. Joy.
No, but if you were to, I guess,
Alone at Home, or what's it called? Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone.
It's around the Christmas. There's snow. It's about the Christmas time.
So that's the movie you think about when you think about like a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Not Die Hard.
I mean, kinda. I mean, Die Hard has been like. Yeah. I mean, for some people it is. I think it's very personal. Whatever is a Christmas movie. Yeah. I can't really think about the movie that's Christmas like. We have like this traditional thing in Sweden where you watch Donald Duck on television.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Some people also have Utbesitarkvällen, like the day before Christmas, and they play bingo. Yeah,
bingo, yeah.
Like a show on TV. We're not going to do that today. We're going to watch Aquaman.
What's the best Christmas candy you've ever had?
We're actually going to the cinema in these clothes, watching Christmas.
Yeah.
Not watching Aquaman. We're going to be like, hello.
What's the best Christmas candy you've ever had?
The best Christmas candy?
Yeah.
You know the gingerbread? When it actually, it's actually like bread, the texture.
Yeah, like the
I think
bread.
that is so good. That's my favorite, without a doubt.
Best Christmas candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, gingerbread, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not very like a candy guy.
No.
More like a.
You are a sugar guy.
Yeah, but not candy. I don't like. I mean, I like nature candy and stuff, but like I haven't eaten like normal candy like that in a long time. I love chocolate though.
Yeah.
But candy like.
I'm starting to feel my energy dip. I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah.
My blood sugar's dipping.
Is there a holiday movie you watch every year? Yes, we said the
Donald Duck thing. Home Alone.
I don't watch Home Alone.
No, I don't either. Narnia, maybe. Isn't that like a Christmas movie also?
We can Christmassy. There's a lot of Christmas elements.
Yeah, it's a lot of snow. Whenever it snows, Christmas.
Yeah. If you were an elf, what would your elf name be?
If I were?
Yeah, if you were an elf.
We are elves.
Yeah, I guess.
Who you trying to fool, man?
What would
Look at us. You got really Rudolph, and I have nothing. Yeah, I have his.
You have his brother.
It's his kids. They're white.
He's not white. He's brown.
No, but it's before they became.
What? Before he got a tan. He was like Santa was going to Brazil.
Before entering the female, this is what it looked like.
Do you have sperm on your shirt?
Yes, sadly.
So, but what would your elf name be?
Nikolaus. Isn't that what's Santa Claus' name?
Nikolaus.
It is, yeah, it's me. I'm Santa.
I would be
I'm Nicholas Jr.
I would be Davo, the elf.
Davo, the black elf.
Davo, the black elf.
What
about black elf?
The story of Davio.
Davio,
the black elf. In cinema soon.
You kind of sound kind of terrifying.
Then they sound like
Decepticons.
And then you come out like this.
I'm like, oh, Mr. Pappy, Mr. Davo.
Santa Claus, let me fix this for you.
Oh, Mr. Davo, he needs some candy, some gingerbread, please. Yes. Next question, please. You're left home alone. The movie, no. And there are bandits trying to break in. How do you booby trap your house? Booby? I like boobies. How do you booby? I don't know.
How do you booby trap your house?
I don't need
if someone's trying to come into my... What do you know? What?
I live in an apartment, so there's literally just one way in. So, I mean, welcome in. Have a coffee or something.
Yeah, welcome in.
But how would you booby trap it? Like, I've actually thought about this back in the day. I would just... I mean, can I just put like sandbags, like imagine like a war scene, but you put sandbags in front of the door, then you have like a machine gun in the door entrance.
Where would you get a machine gun? You're supposed to be realistic, dude. It's not a movie, mate. You have to be realistic.
But my fantasy takes me to different places.
Reduce your fantasy and put a realistic point of view into this.
But yeah, I mean, I guess.
How would you booby trap it? A booby trap is also something that it's a trap.
Yeah.
So maybe
put like wires.
Oh, what you could do? Have you seen the pranks where they hang like a balloon with fluids in it, and they open the door and you're like, "It's my urine."
But
yeah, that would be a good booby trap.
A bucket of shit.
So no, it's a bucket of shit. For fuck's sake. But then you have to smell that. Yeah. So if they come, I have a booby trap here. They're like, it smells like crap in here. It's been there for 3 days. Nobody's coming. But if you fill up the balloon, it's not going to smell that bad.
That's some dry shit up there.
I'd probably put a few Legos at the bottom of the door.
Legos.
So they step on it and then they have to stop. So they don't run in, and they're like, ah! And then they get the balloon in the face.
Actually, Legos on the floor is a good idea.
Yeah, and they're like, ow, ow! And then they get the urine in the face, and they're like...
But they most likely will have shoes. I don't think the thieves, trying to break in is going to take off their shoes.
Maybe they're polite. They're like, wait a minute. I see this.
I mean, it looks like he vacuumed recently. Let's take off our shoes. Yeah, I think I don't know. I would have like a wire at the bottom of the door.
A wire.
Yeah, so they would trip on it when they go into the door.
Yeah.
And then I would close all the doors and hide in the.
Why would you hide?
So I can surprise them.
Face them head on with all of your might.
But
if you gonna go down, you better go down swinging.
If someone was like literally breaking into my house,
yeah,
and I would hear them trying to like get the lock up, I would just literally take a knife and wait in the doorway.
You're like this. Hello, ding ding ding. Welcome, ding ding
two knives like.
No, it'd be psycho like this. Hello, welcome, ding ding ding. I'm here.
You just open the door. What you want?
No,
fuck off.
Yeah, no, it'd be like this. Just calm down, calm down. Calm the fuck down. I got 3 chihuahuas in here.
You just put on DMX.
No, you'd put on the like the kid in Home Alone. You put on the film. Like, better get out of here. I got my machine gun ready.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
No, you just put on DMX on the highest volume.
DMX. You look out the loop and they start jamming. Hey, yeah. You're like, open the door. Hey, come on, you guys.
Oh, yeah, it's not a party.
Yeah.
Next question. You're left home alone, and there are bandits trying to... Wait.
Really, dude? You just read that question.
Okay, next one. What's the worst Christmas present you've ever received? Nothing. I never get anything.
Why would a gift... Oh, you mean like that. I don't think any Christmas present is inherently bad.
Depends on your mentality.
Still a gift. Yeah.
Yeah. Most
I
people
could get
like,
a banana. I'd be like, banana! Have you seen that video?
I appreciate the thought.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They still thought about me enough to give me a banana.
But that's kind of says a lot about the guy or person asking the question. The worst present.
No, but maybe it's in a fun context. Like maybe it's a weird present.
Do you know what? A friend of mine, or you know what he bought to his father?
No.
I think that it's just him, his brother, and his dad celebrating together. He bought him like a pocket.
Pocket thing he could use for himself. Well, that's a nice gift. Maybe he was like, maybe he was like, do they have another version of this? But why?
No,
it's too big.
Imagine just watching your father unwrap that.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Do you prefer buying your presents in person or online?
These questions are shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, hey.
Some of them aren't from our viewers. Some of them are that I've collected myself.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Where are you in the questions? Wait, which 1 to 5?
21.
Let's see. 1 to 21. What's the worst Christmas?
21.
Wait.
21.
This one's good. Do you have a holiday? Let's do this as the last question.
You asked them.
This is the last question.
Yeah.
I don't usually do all the questions because I don't think that the outcome is going to be as good, but I pick the ones that I feel are relevant and good. Do you have a holiday hack that helps you get through the season? Share it with the group.
Holiday hack?
Share it with the group. Share it with the peeps, man. Listening, the viewers that you are. We appreciate you.
But that question needs some content, like context.
Context,
yeah.
No, but what's a seasonal hack? Maybe it's a cold.
What do you mean get through the season?
Yeah.
Hey, hello, I like the season.
Yeah, but maybe it's the cold.
Like the winter season.
Cold, yeah, the winter season. The cold, or maybe if you were abroad, like.
I mean, to be honest.
But if you don't feel really something that hits you about the question, then maybe don't just go into what the question asks you. Go into that. What helps you get through the season? Clothes. A lot of clothes.
Yeah, I mean, what hits me is like the cold. That's basically all I kind of dislike about this season. But it's like,
oh my god, listen.
I have. I mean, you need decent shoes. You need proper clothes to keep yourself warm, and cold, warm baths, sauna helps a lot. And
also this season is so dark. It's dark in the morning. It's dark when you get out from work. It's dark all the. It's just
I'm inside most of the time, so I don't know.
So it's just darkness all the time. But getting through that is really doing something that you enjoy. from time to time and doing something that you look forward every day. Spending time with your family and talking. Pick up the phone. It's hard. I know it's hard to pick up the phone, but it's always going to make you feel better.
Well,
and if talking to people, talking to your friends, talking to your family, it's harder than you. I know it's hard, but just try to do it if you really feel like if you feel alone, talk to someone. It doesn't have to. People will always have an understanding.
Something about that. You know the guy from Modern Wisdom. He had a cool trick. When he thought about his friends, he either texted them or called them and said what he was thinking about them.
Yeah, no, I heard
really
that.
I'm really proud of you for that thing.
I was thinking about you, and that's so nice. Just saying that I was thinking about you feels good. No, but
imagine getting a text where he gave.
No, but if I call you and I'm like, hey, I was thinking about you. Hope you have a good day. I don't know how that interview went with the new work, but I hope it went well. Just doing that, because I think a lot with my family sometimes. I don't want to call them. I'm not perfect, but I still try to send something, maybe a Snapchat or a text or something, just to know that I'm thinking about them, and that feels good. But sometimes it's like, I gotta call my friend every time I think about them. Like, dude, you call me fucking every 3 hours, dude. Stop calling me. No, but I'm talking about. And then a text sometimes is good. What if you have a friend that you think a lot about? Like, oh, yo, bro, I was thinking about you. Hope you were doing well. Da da da. And 3 hours later, I'm thinking about you again.
Wait,
what are you doing? I'm gonna go to bed. Thinking about me now. I'm like,
and don't.
Yeah.
If you think about the woman, don't call her all the time. That's not good.
That's weird. Sometimes, if it's not your mom.
Mama, I miss you, Mama. Mama, can I come home?
Yeah, I need some gingerbread.
I was actually going to gingerbread. What the fuck?
We're brothers.
Brothers from the same mother.
Collective thinking. Yeah, but I'm starting to feel really lethargic, and I think I'm going to fall asleep in the cinema. We're going to go see Aquaman, and I think it's time to finish this podcast.
Oh yeah, okay. You want to wrap up already?
Yeah, I want to wrap up.
So you're that kind of guy?
No, I'm tired as crap. They wrecked me, and I've dropped. I feel just low. I just want to relax. Yeah. I'm sorry, people. We're trying to get into the Christmas.
It's okay, man.
And I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
We need to eat.
Yeah.
So
we appreciate you, and we love you, and we hope that you follow. If you're at Christmas, listen to this. We're gonna put it up hopefully before Christmas on YouTube, hopefully. But you can watch this and listen to this. You're not alone. If you want to talk to people, go into that. Yeah. Spotify, YouTube. And follow our social media, Janfjord Brothers, on Instagram. Yeah.
We are on all platforms, I think.
But this, I know we talk about bodybuilding a lot in prep because we're going through it, and I think this is relevant for people to see. And it's somewhat fun. It's fun for us, at least. Just
people keeping you guys on journey.
Yeah, updated a little bit about it, and then.
And if you watch the episodes 1, 2, until we're at week 20, it's gonna be crazy to see our appearance, our physical appearance changing as well.
So but we're trying to really get into getting guests on, but it's been logistically we're gonna be able to do it now because we're free. So that's gonna be the plan.
So have a Merry Christmas. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other, and remember to call your loved ones. And if you're feeling down, there is help. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Peace.